Hello and welcome back to the Triton LEGO Railway Layout. This is a video on the Super Train Station and it has increased in size by quite a bit. So ever since the Brick Express LEGO show, I have wanted to make this even bigger, and I think this is as big as I probably should make it. It's getting really expensive. All of the arch pieces for the roof, oh good god, that was quite expensive. I'll leave it at that. The other thing is, when it comes to storage, how the hell am I going to get all this in a bunch of boxes? Technically, it can be done, but I don't want to kind of push my luck with it. I don't have to buy another 5 boxes for this ready thing. So this might be as big as I will kind of make it. This is probably as big as I'm brave enough to make it. So the overall length has been increased by another 56 studs, which is 1 base plate. It does go into the signal box area. Technically, the signal box comes after the station, but we will get to that detail in a moment. The car park has been made a lot more cleaner and a bit more official, as well as 2 new kind of structures being introduced. So when I say 2 new structures, it is all part of the same structure, it's just 2 new areas of the station. So this first one here by the overpass is a restaurant of sorts. Now I will show you a better look in just a moment. Now this is something I had for the station before it went onto a bunch of base plates. And this was on the kind of upper platform, if that makes sense. It was basically on the roof above the platform itself. But given how this is going wider, I want to be able to use this base plate space effectively. There we go. And yeah, this is overall a bit simple on the inside, but for what it is, I still really like it. The fact I'm still being able to use this space and reintroduce this idea that I had a while back. It's, it's just good stuff. Again, there's a lot of internal details I need to capture. I need to get some chef sort of kitchen minifigures back in here, but yes, it is left as it is for now because there are other things I want to get on with. Internal details aren't going to be seen too much, and if there's ever a time where I think, okay, that's all of this done, I can come back to this and of course get on with those smaller details. So the car park does keep some of the design elements from its previous version. It also uses more of the modern city base plates. The pavement I have kept, and it is level to the base plates now. I don't know if I should raise it up by 1 more tile just to make it look more like a pavement, because, the pavement kind of sticks up a bit against the road. I don't know if I should introduce some fencing either to separate the parking spaces themselves from the big walkable area. It probably would be a nice idea as, like a modern sort of safety thing, I suppose. But at the same time, it's still trying to figure things out. I don't know what should go where. These are smaller details that don't really have enough attention or kind of thought really put into them, so it's just left as it is for now. Of course, I have the creator taxi sets here just to kind of take up some space. I'm not going to be making my own cars because I can't really do cars. I could buy the bits for it, but I will just, I'll be sat here scratching my head thinking, how the hell do I make this work? I'm good at trains, not cars, so I am cheating a bit here. So this is the new ticket booth, and because it's kind of separate to the platform itself, it looks much nicer, a much better entrance to the station. Now, once again, like I did with the restaurant area, I will show you a picture of the inside of this small ticket booth. And it's quite empty, but then again, it's kind of going to be. I just need to decorate it with minifigures. A lot of people are going to come and go through here. And if there isn't going to be a lot of space to walk around, it's going to be a bit odd. I'm just trying to keep a bit of realism to this. If this was going to be a thing in real life, there probably shouldn't be too many things taking up that much space. So yeah, it's actually quite nice for what it is. The window pattern doesn't quite line up, but then again, that's not too much of an issue. You can see the shed design elements there, and yeah, once again, I think this looks quite nice for how it was designed. The signal box is going to be changed around. I'm not too sure what I want to do with this just yet. The signal box segment is what follows the station. Now, this is 4 base plates long, and of course, the kind of first base plate, if you will, for the signal box has now been taken up by the station. So the arrangement of things is going to have to change. There's no way a signal box would be this close to the station. What you're looking at now is not going to be final. There are going to be things changed, of course. The shed segment comes after the signal box. So whilst I get the station put away, I'm going to keep this out. I'm going to get to work on modifying and updating the shed area just to make sure everything still works, make sure everything kind of looks good when it's all put together. Yeah, so this is kind of what I want to stick with, but I have no idea what I'm going to do going forward. I suppose I'll find out when I get to the modification job. One thing I will quickly point out, I was going to change the windows on the signal box to match what I have going on for the station. I was tempted, But I liked how the windows I got here are more clear, they're brighter, and I just really can't be bothered to change the windows around. I feel like it's a bit unnecessary. So yeah, I just thought I'd keep them as they are. So there we go, that is it for the updates for the Super Train Station. This is a weird one. For the first time on my layout, this is 1.5 segments long. So the base plates I'm using, as you can see there in the background, are rectangular in shape. So those of you who don't know where I get my base plates from, there is a retail chain here in the UK called Wilko, and they do their own brand of Lego sets. They make their own base plates, and they are very cheap and easy to get my hands on, which is why I have built my layout on them. So yeah, 2 of them put together lengthways is 7 track pieces long. It's really weird, but again, that's just what I kind of stuck myself with. So the other thing is, with this being 1.5 segments long, the signal box is basically half a segment, which is really weird, and having to work this around the shed segment that comes afterwards, it's going to get even weirder. Having to put this all into the boxes as well, it's going to muddle things up. But we'll figure things out when we get there. And yeah, just the overall length of this station is something I am very happy with. I can get more coaches onto the platform, I can make it look more official. It just looks so much better at this size. I love it, and I hope you do too. Thank you all ever so much for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I will see you all in the next episode. Bye-bye.